Okay guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. So you already know, sometimes we cover this girl named Eileen on the channel. Okay, she's a mother of 6 now. 6, yeah. Many kids. So she had posted a video. I love how active, honestly, you guys. I know we criticize Eileen a lot on my channel. Like, maybe not criticize, but like, you know, we be dissecting. Okay, I love how active she's being like lately. Like, I honestly love it. I love a girl that's just like open and honest about her life, especially like on YouTube. It's because we're all human here. Like, we're all human. We're all making mistakes, and I appreciate the girls that be like posting about their mistakes because it helps other people. It does help other people, whether y'all want to believe it or not. Posting, even if you're doing wrong shit, I mean, that's going to help the next girl be like, okay, maybe I won't have, 3 baby daddies in the span of, like, 1 year. You know what I mean? Just little things like that, like little tidbits like that. You know what I mean? So, just recently she had posted the fact that she had to rush her baby to the ER, and that is such a scary and vulnerable situation. And, during the video, she didn't put her baby's face or anything, which I can respect. Like, she's not, like, being like, oh my gosh, look how sick my baby is. She's just kind of going over the experience that she had and, like, what she's dealt with, which I love how vulnerable that is. And it really, like, it's a vulnerable situation, so it lets the people in kind of, like, to her life. Like, I like the people that don't pretend like their life is perfect. You know what I mean? So we're just gonna go over that.
So I am here, as you guys can see, at urgent care. You guys, I had a scary ass morning. When I tell you guys, I freaking... Cover your mouth, please. Come here. He's being a brat. The baby's more sick than Xander, and Xander's only being a brat. But I know it's because I woke him up earlier than what I was supposed to. Oh my gosh, you guys.
Basically, Xander's her second youngest child that she had with Alex, okay? And then the baby's the one that she had with Aiden Sanchez, the one that's, like, locked up, like the T, locked up in jail right now. But I think she's claiming him, you guys, because on her Snapchat, she just be posting, like, with, like this man. Like, she be heavy posting with Aiden. So it's, like, she's claiming him. Like, he's locked up in jail for, like, allegedly almost taking her out of the game, and that's her man, my man. But I cannot judge because, like, sometimes, like, again, you have to go through this cycle a few times to really be like, no, I deserve better. And I don't know, maybe she's staying through it for the money. I don't know. How is he having money in jail? You guys, please put it down below. How does he have money if he's in jail? Like, isn't that career over? Like, I don't know. The girl be like not telling it all, but whatever. So, yeah, you guys, the Alexander got sick first, and then I guess passed it to the baby. So these are things to keep in mind, that when you have children, they get sick a lot. Like, children get sick because, they're around people at school, especially. Like, I'm always hearing, like, my friends with their kids, like, they're like, oh my gosh, my child got sick again. Like, kids are always getting sick. So, like, keep in mind, kids are going to get sick, and these are things that you'll have to deal with and be prepared to deal with when you're a mother. That's why, like, honestly, I love that she be posting this kind of stuff. Like, this is real, raw. Like, people be pretending they don't get sick out here. Like, no, you gotta post even the bad days. So we gotta applaud her, like, when it's due. I'm not gonna just run onto the internet and be like, oh my gosh, Eileen messed up and did this, and, like, like, crucify her. It's like, no, it's just like, she's an interesting person. I'm keeping up. Like, there's always some drama going on. But I have to applaud her, like, for keeping it real with this, because it is showing the people, like, what you'll have to deal with when you become a mother.
If I was to show you guys how the baby looks, he looks so sick, you guys. So Xander started, like, 3 days ago with, like, that croup cough. He had, like, a fever. He had the runny nose. He had all of that congestion. But I was just, taking him, like, baths, and then doing the steam, doing the Vicks, doing the ibuprofen, Motrin, baby cough syrup, and stuff like that. And he got better. Like, in 2 days he got better, because he did have a fever for 2 days. Yesterday morning, the baby woke up, like, bad, like, with the same croup cough. He hasn't had a fever though, thank God. But it's more scarier for him because he is very little. He's only 6 months. And Xander didn't sound like that when he was breathing. Like, Xander could breathe still. The baby, like, literally can't breathe, you guys. Like,
But that's crazy. When she said that, when she's like, the baby's 6 months old, I was like, it's been 6 months already, guys. Time is flying. Like, do you guys remember like when she was like still like just breaking up and having drama with Flyboy and Maria? Like, that just feels like last month. And now she's like 2 baby daddies after that. And like, this is the time is going by way too quick. Like, we need to like slow it down, slow it down. This is insane. But anyway, besides the point of that, it's like crazier that like, you know, the baby is getting sick, because that's more serious. Like, I know like Xander, her other one, yeah, he got sick, but he's like, you know, at least a year or two older. So the fact that the baby got sick is like, you know what I mean? She was on it. At least she went right to the hospital. Like, you know what I mean? You can't say, like, she's not a bad mom there, because it's like, she went to the hospital right away. Allegedly is what she said, right? Like, I mean, we can only say, like, what she said, that she went right away. But look, she's in the hospital, and, you know, the breathing was crazy. Like, a terrible, terrible bad mother would be like, like, let's just leave it and see how, like, it goes. At least she was, like, caring, and then she, like, went straight to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? So, because with the infants, you guys, I don't know if you guys don't know, because no one, like, babies don't come with instruction manual, but if they're sick, you have to like not take it lightly. You got to take them to the hospital right away, because they just don't have that immunity yet.
He was like gasping for air. He didn't want to eat because he couldn't breathe. Like, when he coughs, his cough is worse. Like, he like chokes on like all the mucus. Like, it was bad. So this morning, that was all day yesterday, all last night. I really couldn't sleep because I was just like checking up on him. Alright guys, the PA just came in here and she checked Xander. There's no wheezing in him. His legs sound clear, so no signs of pneumonia or nothing like that. And they just swabbed the baby for RSV. They're gonna do a steroid for Xander and the baby, and then they're gonna do a nebulizer treatment on the baby to see if that helps him. He's really, you want some water? So they just came in and swabbed the baby. It's like a nasal swab, and so we're gonna wait for the results for that. Hopefully it comes back negative. They're gonna send him home with a nebulizer, and then I have to go buy like a humidifier. I'm right here doing the treatment with the baby, but they gave them like a liquid steroid. They gave both of them that for like the croup, and they did the nebulizer treatment on the baby. I literally have a really bad headache, and I'm so exhausted, like tired, and I still have to go home and cook. I just haven't gotten any sleep because Xander was sick, and now he's getting better, but the baby is sick now, and he's really bad. So hopefully the humidifier and the nebulizer treatments help him to sleep a little bit better. But yeah, you guys.
I love how real she was being at the end. She's like, guys, I've got no sleep. Like, I had to stay up all night with the babies. Like, it was a lot. Like, she's like, I'm so tired. And you know what? That just shows the realness of, like, being a mom. And she's a mom of, like, 6. Keep in mind, a mom of 6. Like, she still has to go home and cook. And she still has all the other kids. She still has to deal with all the other kids. So at least, you know, like, yes, she may have had so many kids. And people, like, judge her for having so many kids. Like, people are like, oh, my gosh, blah, blah. But at least she's showing how real it is. She's not glamorizing it. She's not like, oh my gosh, having 6 kids is literally like the best. Like, I'm full of energy. This shit is so easy. Like, you know, it's just so easy. At least she's like coming onto the internet and being like, look, one of them got sick. I'm tired. Like, this is tiring. And honestly, I do feel for her. I feel for the girl because, again, the story is kind of sad. Obviously, she wanted to work with Flyboy. That was like the number one, you know, like that was who she made her family with, right? Got marriage, everything, tried to do it right. And some of these guys just can't get it together. I just feel like, you know, she has said in the past, Flyboy, there was like weird shit going on, like he's probably cheating, right? And she just had enough. She's like, okay, you're not going to be loyal. He's so lustful. He's on to the next girl right away. That screams like disloyalty, you know what I mean? Like, even Maria was like saying, oh yeah, he's messaging girls behind my back. We get tired of that stuff. We get tired of it. And she did it like Eileen did it so young that she just in her mind, we've all been that delusional. We're like, this is our person forever. We're so locked in. She did the mom thing. She had all the kids. She wanted a family. And then it gets to a point where it's like, I just don't want this for my life anymore because you can't even be loyal. I feel like that's like one of the number one reasons why couples split up is like cheating. Because like otherwise, like, you know, or I guess like not being treated well and everything too, like comes with that. But I just feel like when your partner doesn't treat you well, they're probably like cheating or something. Like, that's what I'm guessing. I don't know. I do feel for her because it's just like she did try to do it. Her man was not acting right. So what did she do? She finally got the balls to leave and was like, you know what? I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm going to move on and go to the next man. Now, where she kind of messed up, and this is where like a lot of girls kind of mess up, is just like having a kid right away with a new man. Like we're seeing this with like also Cardi B, right? Cardi B and Stefan Diggs. She's dating Stefan Diggs right away, and then is all of a sudden having a baby like right away though. And like a baby doesn't really fix things though. Sometimes it can make like put strain on a relationship. Like just there's no rush, you know what I mean? You don't have to rush and be like, oh my gosh, I found the best person like next and we're gonna start where I left off and have a family, you know what I mean? You don't have to do it right away. I would still get like we there's no rush. Like I think people are like, oh my gosh, like rushing through life. Like there's no rush, babe. Like we're not making it out alive. Like why are we rushing to the finish? Like we could just be chilling. Like you don't have to have a family right away and like just have another kid right away to solidify your love. Now, Eileen has also talked about the fact that she just hates her baby daddy number 2. Like, she does not like Alex. She's like, does not mess with that man. She does not like him. Like, even though she went back, she's just like, I'm so disgusted and repulsed by Alex. Like, blah, blah, blah. I wish he was never my baby daddy. All this stuff, okay? Now, if she would have just took some more time, more than a year, I'm telling you, a year is not enough time to know someone. I am telling you guys. I don't care how in love you think you are. This is a good learning lesson. A year is not enough time to really know a person. Okay, get to know them before you just especially have a kid with them. Okay, a kid is a permanent life decision, and Eileen is sharing that with all of us, which for the ones that didn't know, a kid is permanent. Okay, kid is permanent if you didn't know that. So she comes on, and I love how, I gotta be honest, I love how real she is. She's like, I hate that man. I can't believe I had a kid with him, this and that, blah, 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 whatever. Now, where it starts to be hard to feel sorry for her is because then with the third baby dad, she just, like, didn't take any time at all. But this one, she's really locking in with. I mean, he did, like, try and, you know, unalive her. And she's still sticking by him. I think she thinks it was a mistake or whatever. And she's going to learn, like, it's not a mistake. You're going to have to move on one more time. But for the fourth one, and I'm rooting for her, the fourth one, she just really needs to take her time with. There's no rush. You know what I'm saying? If a guy is meant to be and really loves you, there's not going to be like, you don't have to trap him. You know what I mean? Like, a kid is not going to make a man stay regardless. So don't y'all think that. Do not think if you have a kid with a man, he will stay with you. That, it holds no weight, okay? Depending on the man, that holds no weight with some of these men. Am I rooting for her? Yeah, because the first one didn't work out. She should be able to move on and still be happy, you know what I'm saying? And like, unfortunately, she's picked a lot of rough men. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, she's picked, like, the pickings are not that great, and it's like took her a little bit to realize that. And you know, it's unraveling here, but at least she's being honest with me. Like, I am tired, you guys. I'm tired, and I'm just fighting through, and I'm just trying to get through life. And we're not going to knock a bitch down for being open and honest and saying that. Like, yeah, she made some mistakes. But haven't we all? We've all made some mistakes, okay? We've all sometimes, like, you know, wanted to make a relationship work that we deep in our heart knew is not going to work, and it's toxic. It's not really going to work out. And because we're delusional, and women love in a different type of way, I swear we love delusionally. I don't know what's wrong with us sometimes. Our brains stop working when our heart takes over, okay? I feel for the girl. I get it. Now, I'm really praying that she really gets over this, because, like, just the story of, like, you know, her third baby daddy allegedly, you know, trying to unalive her. Now he's in jail, and she's claiming him. She's like, my man. I really hope, like, I don't know, I wish she would move on and not hold this man down while he's in jail, which she probably is going to do, because, you know, when they're in jail, they're loyal. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, you're like, oh my gosh, my man, because, like, you're in jail and you have nobody to talk to but me. Like, a dream come true, right? Once he gets out, it's still gonna be toxic. It's not gonna change the fact that, like, he almost, like, took you out the game. That's still always gonna be there. Your kids still witness that. It's still, like, awkward. Like, you know what I mean? Like, your kids witness this man. Like, you think your kids like this guy? No. She's gonna have to move on to the fourth one. And I know it seems impossible, but, like, the fact that she's getting closer to God, God will guide her, okay? Maybe she'll meet a rich man who also has 5 other kids. Okay, I don't know. Or 4 other kids and whatever. And he's just like, whatever. Or maybe he meets a man, or sorry, maybe she meets a man that doesn't have any kids, but he wants a lot of kids and he's unable to have kids. And he's like, yes, a perfect fit. And he treats her amazing. Okay, but she needs to let go of this Aiden Sanchez guy. Why is she posting him so much on Snap? But hey, it's her life, and people need to realize things on their own. We can only sit back and watch and see how things unfold. So, wishing her the best. We don't wish any hate on anybody. We're just people watching videos on the internet. That's what we're doing. That's all we doing on my channel, okay? So you already know, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Because this girl also just posted something about 40-minute video of how she got cheated on. Oh, we're gonna be locked in. I love how active she is. Like, do not stop. Like, literally, like, I need the content right now. Like, I'm eating it up. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one, because y'all, this one's gonna be good.